Okay, this lecture is about assignment 001B. It's a Desmos activity. You have to have the Desmos calculated to do this assignment. And I'm going to go ahead and do the first slide. So you're going to have an equation here, and this is 5x plus negative 10. So that's going to be my equation that I use for both of these inputs. So this f of x, whatever x is, replaces the x in the equation. So on this next one, it says f of 0. That means I'm going to replace this x with the 0. So, so basically, I'm going to just plug this into the calculator, and I'm going to get an answer. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and highlight this. I do Control C to copy it. I go to my scientific calculator. I'm going to paste it in here. Now, I'm not done though, because see, I can't have this x. So what I do is I'm going to put a parentheses, and then inside that parentheses is going to be the number that's here. So I'm just going to back up real fast. F of 0. That 0 is going to go into this parentheses right here. So I type in my 0 and I get negative 10. So that's my answer for the first one. So I come back over here, and here, I put my negative 10, and now I'm ready for the next one. Now it's going to be 2. It's the same equation though. So all I got to do is replace that number that I had in the parentheses. Now I'm going to replace it with 2. So I'll go back here. I'm replacing that 0 with 2. And my answer is 0. So I'll come back, and here I put my 0, and I go to the next. Okay, so my next example that I'm going to do actually has an x in 2 different places. So that means that whatever is in this f of x part, like in this case it's f of 0, that 0 is going in both places. This f of 3 is going into both places. So again, I'm going to highlight this and copy it. Remember, the x's won't work in the calculator, so I will have to replace them. So I go back to my scientific calculator. I'm going to go ahead and clear all. And then I'm going to paste. I got it. But remember, I can't do the x's. So I'm going to delete that x, and I'm going to put my parentheses. I'm going to delete this x. I'm going to put my parentheses. And that's where I'm going to put the number that's in the f of 0, or in the f of 0 right here. So that 0 is going into here and here. And I get negative 6. So I'm going to come back here. The first answer is negative 6. Now the next one is going to be 3. So now I'm going to replace those x's with 3. So I go back to my calculator. I'm going to replace these guys with 3. And I get negative 102. So I'll go back here, and I plug in my negative 102.